time. Looks for Deutsch. Deutsch at the 1 into the end zone.
No play action now. Look to pass over the middle. It's intercepted by Cole Hebel. Intercepted by Hebel. Rears back, comes downfield, has Rodriguez. Rodriguez at the 40, to the 50, to the 40. Rodriguez is going to keep going.
Right, Fetting's got room, and here's Bo Fetting. Fetting's still on his feet. Fetting's gone.
Looking to pass, playing off, coming left side, picked up by Cotton. Alex Cotton with the pick, he'll take it back and into the end zone.
Turn and hand the ball off. Will Starkey, he thunders his way. 30, 20, one man to beat. He's got the middle's got a man, that's Friddle. Look out, Friddle, 40, 30, he's loose, 20, 10, touchdown.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Cushman Field on the campus of Red River High School in Grand Forks, where the Minnesota High School football playoffs will be getting underway tonight. Class A action between the Polk County West Thunder and the Bagley Flyers. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Mac Robinson is down on the field. Thanks for joining us here on yourliveevent.com. Polk County West comes in with a record of 4-4. Bagley 2-6. This also includes a game in Week 4 where the Thunder were winners at Bagley by a count of 42-26. So, Mac, the saying goes that it's tough for one team to beat another team twice. We'll see if the Thunder can pull it off tonight.
Yeah, and Joe, when you talk about this Polk County West Thunder team, you got to start with Mike Gapp. The running back, he's been somebody who's been a linchpin when it comes to the Thunder offense, and really, last week was no different. Again, going up against Red Lake, and again in the games that I covered him throughout this season as well. Again had a ton of success. The only game where he really got stifled was going up against Red Lake County, and that was a game where again their offense kind of had some difficulties going. So again, I think Mike Gapp is going to be the key here tonight when it comes to Polk County West, and especially for Bagley, this is a second chance at going ahead, seeing how they play. Again, you know what you're getting into when it comes to Mike Gapp, but a few guys as well for Polk County West. Again, Manny Jorgensen as well, another guy who can come in and get some carries there as well. Bagley could have their hands full, but again, this is a team that can put up points. Again, 28 points against this Polk County West team earlier in the year, like you mentioned. So again, going to be a fun game, and I'm excited to see how this plays out. Again, comes down to this playoff energy, this atmosphere that we're getting here tonight out in Grand Forks. So I'm excited, Joe. I can feel the energy from the crowd here a little bit, and I can feel the energy from the players. It seems like they're ready to go.
It is the time of the year where it's win or go home. Turn to the equipment and get ready to think about basketball, wrestling, or hockey. We'll continue with our pregame show. Have the starting lineups for you as we come back to Grand Forks after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, with this just arrived 2018 model MT740 Challenger with 18-inch tracks, 2,000 hours, 400 horsepower, 6 remotes, CVT transmission, priced at $305,000. New trade Versatile 846 with 18 4x38 tires, one owner tractor, priced at $39,000. And don't forget the early order discount program now for Amity Bead Equipment. Talk to Chuck or Neil at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
This is Nick Gordon, your ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'm proud to call Ada my hometown and look forward to helping you with any of your ag, business, or other banking needs. I would enjoy visiting with you and help you achieve your goals. Please come by the bank or call me, Kasha, or Carly at American Federal Bank in Ada, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Are you thinking about moving to an assisted living facility? Consider Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Located in the heart of the Red River Valley, Benedictine's Ada campus includes Benedictine Care Community, a 49-bed skilled nursing facility, and Mission Court, an 18-unit assisted living facility that shares a campus with Essentia Health Ada. That means you have full access to health care directly on site. Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Learn more online at www.blcada.org or give them a call at 218-784-5001.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
And welcome back to Cushman Field in Grand Forks. Little bit of a breeze here as we get going here. Polk County West is the number 4 seed. They will be the home team. 40 degrees with cloudy skies right now. We do have a wind from the northwest at 10 miles an hour. Makes it feel like it's 34. Little bit of a wintry feel here.
I can definitely confirm that for you, Joe. It is pretty chilly down here, to say the least.
Bagley will be in the traveling white uniforms with the maroon pants, maroon numbers, and the maroon helmets. Polk County West will be in purple shirts, black pants, white numbers, black helmets with the Polk County West logo. And they will be... Now they're going to start running out toward their banner and bursting through that. One important thing for Polk County West is Will Zaverl, a sophomore, will be the quarterback. It had been a question whether Breck Bloom would be available tonight, but Bloom not helmeted up that I could see earlier on. So it appears he will not be able to go on offense or on defense. So it'll be Zaverl getting the call at quarterback. So that'll be interesting to see what happens here. And we'll have the kickoff after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Linfors Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Minoman, and Ada.
Harvest is here, and that means we all need to be careful. Hello, this is Bethany Rentz with Irie Insurance. We want to make sure everyone up and down the valley has a safe and successful harvest. Take extra special care in your travels. Slow-moving combines, mud-covered roads, and debris are just a few things during harvest that can be dangerous. So take your time, watch your surroundings, and most of all, be patient and slow down. For more harvest safety tips, go to irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Hey, what you doing? Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced. It's harvest time, buddy. Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered. What do I look for? Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
Joe Lancello and Mac Robinson with you here from Cushman Field in Grand Forks. 8A Minnesota High School football playoffs. It will be Polk County West kicking off. Ethan Evitz, number 50, is set to kick off. Bagley coach Brandon Schwagel saying he wasn't really expecting any kind of a deep kickoff. Deep to receive number 4, Elias Lafon, and number 11, Mason Erickson. And we'll follow the ball, and we'll be getting ready to go. Squib kick fielded to the 17-yard line by LaFond. He'll get around the corner to the 30. And down the sideline, and he's gone. 83-yard kickoff return by Elias LaFond. But we do have a penalty flag. So don't put those points on the board just yet. And an illegal block in the back against Bagley, so no points. Myron Jesme is our referee. Jason Ratton the umpire. Carter Regala, Nathan Haas, and Nick Niebauer Sr. rounding out our 5-man officiating crew. So Bagley starting from their own 22 with a full house backfield. And to give over the right side, bursting through with a first down on the first carry of the game and a penalty flag at the end of it.
Yeah, Joe, it seemed like the offensive line there, they were able to get a little bit of a hole going there for them, but just not able to get that cleanly. Again, you never want to see the dirty laundry there from the officials, but again, well, now that's going to be moving things forward here. But at the same time, again, looking at some of those big plays, that's something that we talked about in the pregame a little bit here. A lot of big plays that you can expect out of this game, and again, these two had a high-scoring affair earlier on in the season.
And an Agromax first down for Bagley with the ball right at the 50-yard line. And to give over the left side on first down. And this was Logan Broughton, number 20, B-R-O-T-E-N, spelled like the famous hockey family, but no relation. After a gain of 3, now on second down. Looking at third down and long.
Joe, at this point, again, you're looking at probably about third down 5, maybe third down and 6 from my vantage point down here. But at the same time, again, looking at how this offense can go, you have a lot of weapons and different possibilities here. You're in third down and manageable. I think that this is an opportunity for them to possibly tack on another Agromax first down here.
Receiver wide to the right side. Isaac Schermerhorn, number 2, is the quarterback with a full house backfield. And bouncing outside, but not enough for a first down, is Noah Nelson, number 11.
Yeah, just ran out of space on that play. Again, try to see if he could bounce it to the outside, try to find some extra grass there, but just not able to as he kept on getting forced out of bounds there at that point.
Actually, no gain on the play, so it's going to be 4th and 5. So we'll see if the Flyers decide to go for it here on this opening drive of the game. On the Community Co-op scoreboard. No sign of a play clock. And Bagley is going to take their first time out. 10:31 to go first quarter. No score between Bagley and Polk County West. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Joe Lancello and Mac Robinson with you from Cushman Field in Grand Forks. Bagley taking a timeout. It's 4th and 5 for the Flyers at the Polk County West 45. And they are going to go for it. Receiver wide left, full house backfield. Toss to the near side for Noah Nelson, and he is going to be awfully close. I'll have to see where they marked him down.
Yeah, Nelson able to really get a good gain there at that point, but again, just not quite enough there now as we're going to see the Thunder get on the field here. Again, keep an eye out for Mike Gapp. Again, he's somebody who, throughout this season has really been a key on this offense, especially at the running back position.
Gapp, number 26. And the quarterback is Will Zaverill, number 2. And to give to the first back right away, David Larson, number 30. Right up the middle for about 6 to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, and especially here tonight for the Thunder. Again, you got Will Zaverill, the sophomore, in at quarterback here tonight. So trying to make life as easy on him as possible by trying to rely on this ground game this evening. And again, David Larson's been one of those guys that can get a couple of yards there for you. Again, good gain there, gain of 6.
Landon Denny lining up wide to the right side, double tight set. On second down, it's Larson again over the left side, and he has got himself an Agramax first down into Bagley territory.
And again, just getting those chunk plays, and that's why, again, he's one of those players that you trust to get those Agramax first downs at that point. And again, they're shaping the future of agriculture. Call their official location at 218-891-2211.
The ends for Polk County West, twins, literally Dawson Rorick and Caven Rorick. Dawson 12, Caven 7. From the eye, it's Gapp getting his first carry over the right side. Tripped up just across the 40-yard line. Number 4, Elias LaFond with the tackle.
And again, Gapp is one of those players that really can, get a lot of yards and have that success with his speed, but at the same time, he's a patient running back. He allows his offensive linemen to create those holes for him to take advantage of and hit hard.
Under 9 minutes to go, opening quarter, no score. First offensive possession for Polk County West. Larson over the right side, broke a tackle, and down to the 25-yard line. If he'd been able to keep his balance, he might still be running.
Yeah, and that's the thing with David Larson. He's very tough to bring down. He has that low center of gravity when he runs. Again, runs with his with a low pad level there, able to take on some defenders and get a pretty good chunk play there for the Agramax first down.
Gain of 14 to the 26-yard line of Bagley. Landon Denny wide to the right side. Zaverill gives to Gapp, fighting his way to the 20-yard line.
And again, if you're Bagley on these plays, again, you got to try to limit some of these chunk plays. Limit them down to 3 yards, get a couple of yards here and there. But again, these 6-yard gains that you're seeing left and right here so far on this first drive, it's less than ideal there for the defense.
Bagley in a 4-4 defensive set as Landon Denny splits wide to the left. Zaverill under center out of the eye with Nelson and Gapp. Nelson again over the right side to about the 12, and that's another Agramax first down.
And when you take a look at this is a lot of success here early on for David Larson, but this is massive for Polk County West because of the fact that, again, you're able to not have to load up on carries for Mike Gapp. Again, there was a stretch during the season where he had at least 25 carries over 3 or 4 straight games. So this is a situation where, again, you're able to balance it out.
Ball on the 18-yard line. I've been saying Nelson, it's actually Larson, and that's Gapp. Getting inside the 5.
Looks like they're going to spot this one at the 2.
Another Agramax first down, and it's first and goal. Make it at the 1. Larson is in for the touchdown. And Polk County West on their first possession get on the board.
And again, that's where you see, again, just stick with what's gotten you down here at this point. It's been nickel and diming your way all the way down into the end zone. Again, giving it to Larson, giving it to Gapp, and you get all the way into the end zone for
8-play, 59-yard drive that took 3:21. They'll try for the extra point. Kick is up and away by Eli Williamson, and it's good. $7-0 in favor of Polk County West. We'll have the kickoff after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agramax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground applications, crop protection products, and more. Agramax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at Agramax today at 218-790-6375 or visit them online at agramaxllc.com.
Ethan Evans to kick off again for Polk County West. Thunder special teams hoping they don't have what happened on the opening kickoff, which was returned for a touchdown, but there was a penalty on the play. The ball was actually touched by one of the upbacks. And hanging in there for Bagley, getting to the 30-yard line. Elias Lafon that was on the return.
Now that one was interesting there because of the fact that one of the upmen, it went off of his hand, so it would have been a live ball.
Jaden Higginbotham, number 5. Well, it's a live ball anyway after it goes 10 yards.
Yeah. No, you're right there, Joe. You're right there, Joe. But, again, just having that go right off his hands at that point, again, made it a little bit more interesting for the receiving team. But, again, at that point, just able to get upfield. And LaFond, again, showing that, even in tight spaces there, he's able to create a little bit of wiggle room and able to get a pretty good return just given the circumstances there.
Long look at the sideline from the Bagley players. Receivers wide to either side. Now a wing on the left side. Deuce backfield behind Isaac Schemmerhorn. Give to LaFond. Trying to get around the corner and can't. Pursued by Greg Downs, a sophomore defensive end.
Yeah, again, that's a situation where, Greg Downs, he's created a lot of havoc on defense throughout this season. But, for Bagley, trying to just create a little bit on offense there, create a little bit of room. And, LaFond has already shown you with the return touchdown that got called back. But, again, trying to create a little bit of space there, but ends up getting moved back here.
We've got a Bagley penalty on the play. Holding, so the ball is at the 19-yard line, so it's 1st and 22 for Bagley with 6:47 to go in the opening quarter, and the Flyers trailing Polk County West 7-0 in this Class 8A quarterfinal. The winner will play at Mahnomen-Waban on Saturday, time to be determined. Number 11, Noah Nelson, stubborn to bring down, but he is finally subdued.
Again, at this point, if you're Polk County West, this is where you want to have them here. Again, it's second down and long. Just keep them in front of you at this point, and you should be in a pretty good position to get the ball back here.
2nd and 22 from the 19. One receiver right. A toss to the far side. And Noah Nelson seems to be shaken up.
Yeah, Bagley flyer down. That's Noah Nelson on the ground there. Looks like, again, he's down on the ground here, again, immediately going down with pain there. So they're going to go ahead and call some of the trainers over.
3rd down and 21, official timeout here. So we'll step away for a moment ourselves. 7-0, Polk County West in the lead. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
John, Wayne, and Marissa at the Ben & Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead take this time to wish all farm families and farm workers throughout the area a safe and successful harvest. Keep safety in mind when you're out on and around the tractors and trucks and other machinery in the fields and around the farm this harvest season. Don't cut corners when it comes to safety. It could cost a life. John, Wayne, and Marissa at Ben & Hoagland Agency thank you for your business, and they remind you if you have any questions about crop insurance, call or stop and visit with them. The Ben & Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead.
Bagley looking at 3rd down and 21 from their own 20-yard line. 5:22 to go in the opening quarter. They trail Polk County West 7-0. 2 receivers right and a wing on the right side. Schimmerhorn looking for a screen. Pass is caught. Zachary Thompson, number 8, with the reception. But well short of the first down.
Yeah, sorry, Joe.
Go ahead. Will Zavrell on the tackle. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, Zavrell and Mike Gapp able to get in there on that tackle. And, again, it's just figuring out your zones, making sure that you're in the right areas on defense and able to go ahead and attack that. And now Mike Gapp can be back to receive.
Just a 3-yard gain there, so it's 4th and very long. And the punt is going to go right out of bounds, and not much of a gain of field position as far as Bagley concerned, as Polk County West will take over in flyer territory.
Yeah,
at the 37, just a 14-yard punt.
Yeah, and if you're Polk County West, you got to take advantage here. Again, just try to make sure that you get points on the board here. And again, with 4 minutes and 33 seconds left to go here in the first quarter on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, again, it's just a situation where, you have to make sure that you're taking advantage and really getting those points up on the board to add to your lead.
Zavrell under center. Gives for Larson straight ahead. Wrestled down by 64, Preston Durheim, and number 9, Mason Erickson. Larson picking up 4 to the 33, 2nd down, 6. 4:05 to go in the first quarter. Thunder looking to add to a 7-0 lead. Denny wide to the right. Gap. Over the right side. Wrestled down by Logan Broughton, number 20, and he'll be just short of a first down.
Yeah, and again, great tackle there and great form tackle to go ahead and wrap up Gap at that point. Again, it's really tough to make sure that he doesn't really gain those big chunk plays, but again, good play by Bagley.
Gap is a guy you do have to wrap up. Double tight set, wing on the right side tight. Gap. Around the corner, first down, much more. Wrestled down inside the 20-yard line. 54, Paul Ramsrud with the tackle for an Agramax first down at the 17.
Yeah, and again, Joe, when it comes down to it, he's done a great job getting those chunk plays there as well. And again, finding that open space, that's what you're trying to design for on offense if you're the Thunder.
Under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Thunder up 7-0. Larson over the right side. And inside the 5, that should be first and goal.
Yeah, they're going to put that one down at the 3. And again, Larson just able to pick up those chunk plays and able to get another Agramax first down.
Ball marked down at the 3 after a pickup of 14. Larson has the first touchdown for Polk County West. Can he add another here with 2:30 to go in the opening quarter? Gap. Wrapped up. And in taking him down, did they put him over the end zone?
They're going to mark him short.
Number 50, Porter Lacey on the tackle after a gain of 2 for Gap. Second and goal from the 1. $1:55 to go first quarter. Denny wide to the right. Gap, touchdown. Polk County West. Mike Gap on a 1-yard run with 1:44 to go in the first, and the Thunder lead is now 13-0 with the extra point pending.
Yeah, again, Mike Gap just able to go ahead and get it wasn't even a yard, maybe a foot, able to go ahead and just find some open space and get into the end zone there. Now both him and Larson with 1 touchdown apiece.
Polk County West taking advantage of that short punt, driving 37 yards in 6 plays. Snap is bobbled. And a pass for the deuce. Number 40, Greg Downs with the catch. Well, when things are going your way, they go your way.
Well, and at least you had a big target. Greg Downs, 6'4", 200 pounds. You know, not the worst option to have out there to go ahead and catch that 2-point conversion.
15-0 in favor of Polk County West. The kickoff after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Community Co-op, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-op's Lake Park.
And the Community Co-op scoreboard says 15-0 in favor of Polk County West with 1:44 to go in the opening quarter. A 6-play, 37-yard drive that took 2:49 to give the Thunder their second touchdown. Mike Gap on a 1-yard run. David Larson also a 1-yard run. As Ethan Evans will kick it off. Bobbled near the 15. And LaFon couldn't get around the corner.
That's where you tip your cap over to the Thunder special teams. Again, able to go ahead and get in there and get the wrap up there to make sure that LaFon doesn't find that open space like he did on that first kickoff return.
He took it all the way 87 yards, but a penalty took the points off the board. Now he and the Flyers are going to have to start from their own 18-yard line with 1:37 to go in the first. Deuce backfield behind Schimmerhorn. LaFon coming in motion, toss to the near side. Zachary Thompson on the carry. And he's a little slow to get up. We had Noah Nelson, I believe, injured earlier. I see Nelson just standing around on the sideline. And this is the time of year, Mac, where guys are going to get banged up, and you don't want to add to that list.
Yeah, for a lot of these teams, obviously you have the bumps and bruises from throughout the season. You don't want to add to that once you get into the postseason here. And, again, you hate to see injuries, period, but especially at this time of year. And so, again, already have one injury there you mentioned with Nelson, and now Zachary Thompson, he's trotting off to the sideline. Thankfully, he's able to get up under his own power. He's going to get checked out there by the trainers. He's already kind of taken a couple jogs over there.
Thompson did pick up 6 yards on first down at 2nd and 4 with 1:20 to go in the opening quarter. Bagley down 15-0. And on the carry was Logan Broughton. And hit in the backfield, and I think he lost some yardage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Greg Downs is in the backfield there. Again, just somebody who big-time target there on the 2-point conversion, able to make the play on the defensive end spot again, creating a lot of havoc there on the defense with the Thunder.
3rd and 6 for Bagley. Back to throw is Schimmerhorn. Under pressure, got away from Downs, got out of bounds, but did he get the first down?
You got to give a lot of credit. Good job in coverage there by Polk County West. Again, not necessarily biting on the run fake, and able to go ahead and lock down in the coverage, but also come up, make sure that you're stopping the quarterback there and able to push him out of bounds.
4th and 3. And Bagley will be in punch formation. Schimmerhorn, the quarterback, is the punter. High. And a fair catch to the 49-yard line by Gap. 24-yard punt, no return. Polk County West still in very, very good field position with 26 seconds to go in the opening quarter and a 15-0 lead, and the ball at Bagley's 49-yard line.
Yeah, and Joe, this is a situation where, when it comes to Polk County West, the way that their offense is really situated and predicated upon is by the run game, and especially Mike Gap, and you've seen it tonight as well with David Larson. So with them having a 15-0 lead, this really plays into their offense's hand. So for Bagley, they got to see if they can get a quick stop here, get the ball back, get some points on the board.
Denny wide to the right. Inside handoff for Larson, picks up just a couple. Be 2nd down and 8 for play number 1 of the 2nd quarter. 1 quarter in the books from Cushman Field in Grand Forks in the Class 8A football quarterfinals. It's Polk County West 15, Bagley nothing. 2nd quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
From Grand Forks, Joe Lancello and Mac Robinson. Isaac on the camera with us tonight. 15-0 in favor of Polk County West over Bagley as we start quarter number 2. 2nd down and 8 for Polk County West as the Thunder go from right to left in quarter number 2. And interesting, Mac, Polk County West has not attempted a pass so far.
Yeah, and that's the thing here tonight, Joe. Again, when it comes to having Will Zavarol as your quarterback, again, the sophomore, try to make life as easy as possible. When the ground game's giving you lemons, you make lemonade.
Gap, left side, 30. And a touchdown-saving tackle by Elias LaFawn for an Agramax first down.
Yeah, and that's the power of Mike Gap there in the backfield. Again, that's somebody that you had to keep an eye out for if you're Bagley. But again, he's been the one that has really kind of carried the water when it comes to this offense.
22 yards for Gap on that carry.
Result of the play is a first down, Thunder.
Denny, the receiver, wide to the right. Larson just following things over the right side, getting across the 20-yard line.
Well, Joe, the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And again, right there, able to get a chunk play of about 6 yards on the play. And Larson able to continue to move this clock and have success on the ground here tonight, as Polk County West has all night here so far.
Zavarol under center, double tight end set, I formation. Gap around the right side. Breaking one tackle. Couldn't break into the end zone, but it will be first and goal after the Agramax first down by Gap.
Again, Mike Gap able to find some space, get close towards the end zone there. Again, taken down there at the 4. But a lot of success that we've seen here so far tonight from Mike Gap, and really kind of showing that dual backfield back there between him and David Larson.
6 carries so far, double-digit gains for Polk County West in the early going. First and goal from the 4. Gap fighting his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Gap second touchdown of the day. And with the 1 minute gone in the second quarter, the lead is now 21-0 for Polk County West.
Yeah, and Joe, a lot of success there from Mike Gap. Again, just taking it, running it forward, and again, that's where you see the success of the Thunder here tonight.
Eli Williamson with a left-footed kick up and away. And he's got it. 22-0 in favor of Polk County West. We'll have the kickoff after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Lesmeister Dental is dedicated to providing its patients with the best appropriate dentistry to help them maintain their health, comfort, and beauty for their lifetime. We know every person is different, and we will help you stay healthy and offer the level of care that you desire. With offices in Crookston at 1726 University Avenue or by phone 253-4204 or 281-4323. See or call Lesmeister Dental today.
Ethan Evans has been pretty busy kicking for Polk County West. Ready to boot it away again. It's Polk County West Thunder leading 22-0. Field to the 21-yard line by LaFond. He can go pretty well, and that's a nice run back near midfield.
Yeah, LaFond, after getting that one, again, you could see him have a little bit of patience there, take a little bit of time, let his blockers develop a lane there. And once he saw that lane, once he saw that path clear, he hit the Jets and went ahead and had a pretty good game there for the Bagley Flyers on the return.
About 27 yards on that return to the 48 of the Flyers. Well, they start 1st and 10. Looking for some offensive momentum as they trail 22-0. Going straight up the middle was Zachary Thompson back in the game. Hit by Daniel Suda, number 54, on the Polk County West defensive line.
Glad to see Thompson back in the game after that injury. Again, you never want to see somebody go down, but especially in the playoffs. But, again, for the Polk County West Thunder, Suda, he's one of those guys who's one of those team captains, and he's somebody who, again, swallows up the offense. Make sure that you don't get that gain against 2nd down and 10.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. And also back in the game after missing some time with an injury, number 11, Noah Nelson on the carry. He'll take it right to the 50, so it'll be 3rd down and 8 for Bagley.
Yeah, and again, Daniel Suda there in on the tackle. Mike Gabb chiming in there as well. A few Thunder defenders there, but again, that's a situation where guys are just holding their assignments and making sure they take care of business. Short gain now, 3rd down and long here for the Flyers.
I think they had 12 players in the huddle.
Good count.
Because Mason Erickson was sprinting off the field, and it wasn't because he was going in motion. Procedure against the Flyers will move the ball back to their own 45 and set up 3rd down and 13.
So, again, you don't want to be in a 3rd down and long situation if you're the Flyers, and now you're in a 3rd down and longer situation now, 3rd down and 13. But, again, with the time ticking away here in the first half, again, a little under 9.5 minutes left to go here in the first half, Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Again, that's a situation where, if you're Bagley, you're looking to get one of those big plays here to not only get that Agrimax first down, but also get some momentum back on your side.
LaFond in motion will take a handoff and a jet sweep, and he'll move like a jet, breaking a tackle. Agrimax first down and more inside the 40-yard line.
And that's exactly what you're looking for. Again, you saw the jet sweep earlier in the night. Again, the Thunder were able to sniff that one out, but that time, again, 3rd down and long, able to find some room, and that's where LaFond able to go ahead and get that Agrimax first down. Again, they're shaping the future of agriculture. Call their official location at 218-891-2211.
18 yards in the gain for LaFond, the biggest gain on a single play from scrimmage for the Flyers so far this evening. Zachary Thompson on the carry. Picking up 2. Making it 2nd and 8. Flyers with 2 timeouts left. Polk County West with all 3 of theirs remaining. Deuce backfield with Broughton and Nelson. And Schermerhorn, the quarterback, kept that and got nothing.
Now, if you're the Bagley Flyers here, again, you're trying to extend this drive. Of course, you're trying to get points on the board. That's what you're looking to do. Polk County West, it's imperative to make sure that you get off the field here on 3rd down. Again, 3rd down and 8. You're having Bagley get some momentum. It's imperative to make sure that you get to 4th down on this play.
From the 35, man in motion, jet sweep again. And again, it's LaFond, but this time they see that coming. And leading the defensive charge, number 7, Caven Rourke, the outside linebacker.
And again, that's a situation where you're trying to get those big plays for Bagley, but again, with having that success on that big play prior, again, now you're looking at a situation where you have to try to see if you can get something going here on offense. Again, 4th down and 8. Now a massive play, but huge play by the Polk County West Thunder. Again, able to sniff that one out. No gain on the play. 4th down and long here, 4th down and 8. And now you have the momentum on your side already, and now you can really attack onto your lead here.
Bagley taking a timeout, their second with 7:46 to go in the half. Just a reminder that this is your last chance this weekend to see the Lost in the Valley Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch at the Red River Valley Fairgrounds in West Fargo. Friday from 5 to 8, Saturday and Sunday from 11 until 8, and that is it. Admission $10 per person, ages 2 and under free, $5 per pumpkin, and also includes a hayride. There's a kids' straw bale maze, pallet maze, pumpkin bowling, cornhole, and more free with the admission. Again, the Lost in the Valley Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch, tickets available at redrivervalleyfair.com. Make sure to check their website and social media for updates regarding special events and the weather. Again, the Lost in the Valley Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch at the Red River Valley Fairgrounds in West Fargo, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that is it for the season.
Joe, you already know I'm going. I got to make sure I get my pumpkin for Halloween.
3 receivers left for Bagley on 4th and 8. A toss for Nelson, thought about throwing, now he throws, and it's underthrown and intercepted. And a penalty flag on the play. The pick from number 10, Landon Denny.
And Landon Denny, one of the main targets on the outside on offense, able to go ahead and track that one down like he's running the route on that play. Again, able to go ahead and snag that one. And almost a pseudo punt at that point.
And there was a penalty on the Thunder on the return. So that'll get moved back.
Having the interception flag on the Thunder.
Where are they going to put the ball?
Just keep on marching
Boy,
back.
oh boy. On the 8-yard line.
At a certain point, it's almost like you're playing golf, and it's just, come on, sit, stop. Where is it stopping?
Worst field position for Polk County West, starting from their own 8-yard line with 7:32 to go in the half. The Thunder are up 22-0. Gap. Around the left side, Russell out of bounds around the 15. Taken out by Isaac Schemmerhorn.
And again, Joe, that's where you see taking advantage of those running backs and being able to utilize those guys, able to pick up another Agrimax first down here this evening.
Gain of 12 to the 20-yard line. Denny, who had the interception, is wide to the far side. Larson straight up the middle, gaining about 8.
And again, Joe, that's where again you take what you're given at this point. And again, you know, David Larson has had a lot of success up the middle, and when it comes to Mike Gap, it's just finding the open space. So for Gap able to go ahead, find the outside room for that gain of 12 previously, and then David Larson able to take it up the middle, gain of 8, you'll take that from the defense.
2nd and 2 from the 28, under 7 minutes to go in the half. Gap. Wrestled down, maybe a little too aggressively for some tastes. Logan Broughton letting out a little frustration there, it seemed like, on the tackle.
Yeah, you can say that again. I mean, able to just wrap him around and then just throw him to the ground there. Again, no gain, but just the emphatic nature of it there. Some of the crowd not necessarily a fan of that one.
3rd and 2, 6:15 to go in the half. Thunder at their own 28. Larson, first down, much more. And into Polk County West territory, another AgriMax first down and another big gain. Getting a lot of acreage on that run.
Yeah, and hey, credit where it's due. Noah Strandberg able to go ahead and just get wide and go ahead and have a good form tackle to take down Larson. But Larson, great job letting your blockers create that open hole and able to create some space and get a big-time gain there for the Thunder. Running like lightning.
A 26-yard carry, and credit to the Polk County West offensive line, still in. And dropping back for the first time tonight. Airing it out, looking for Denny, incomplete. He had slipped trying to come back for the ball. Zavrel's first pass of the game, coming with 5.5 minutes to go in the half, and his team leading 22-0.
Yeah, and, Joe, if you're just watching at home, you'd think, oh, you didn't have enough strength on that one. I will say there is a big breeze here coming in from that side of the field, so at that point, making it a little bit difficult to pass right at that point. But, again, you've had a lot of success on the ground. Might as well try to open it up through the air at this point.
They probably wouldn't have been expecting it. That's true enough. On 2nd and 10. Gap, right side.
Yeah,
Out for a shorter gain.
Wrapped up and taken down there by Logan Broden. And Broden, able to take him down. And, again, just good tackle on the play. And good job to wrap up on Gap on that play. Now 3rd down and manageable. 3rd down and 6 it's looking like. 3rd down and 7. So now at this point, again, for the Thunder, I think you got to give it back to the running backs here. Again, you've had a lot of success with them. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Under 5 minutes to go in the half. Denny out wide to the right. Toss for Gap. Run out of bounds in front of the Bagley bench, and he'll be short of the first down. 51, Jaden Young in on the pursuit on the tackle. After a gain of just 2, so it'll be 4th and 4 for the Thunder, the first time they've faced a 4th down in this game.
Now, Joe, if it's you, are you going for it here on 4th down?
4-down territory, I think you have to. Gap puts his head down and gets an AgriMax first down across the 35-yard line.
And see, Joe, that's exactly what you expect out of this offense here. Again, this offense predicated on the ground game, and again, you have a lot of success with it. Go ahead and have that handoff over to Gap. Gap able to get a gain of about 7, it looked like.
Thunder with a 1st and 10 at the Bagley 34. They're leading 22-0. All 3 timeouts remaining and 4:20 to go to intermission. Giving for Larson. Russell down after a short gain.
Yeah, and again, that's where you give the ball to Larson on that play. Again, having a lot of success in those short yardage areas. I think that's where you see Larson able to have some success. And tonight he's been able to not only have that success in the short yardage, but able to take those and create big plays here on offense for the Thunder.
2nd down and 7. 3:40 to go in the half. Clock running. Thunder looking to add one more score before intermission. Landon Denny in motion on the far side. Toss for Gap. Penalty flag comes down. And we'll see what happens here. It came from the offensive backfield, and that normally means holding, and that's exactly what it is. Not too terribly many penalties from Myron Jesme and crew to be calling tonight.
Yeah,
but Bagley very happy to.
Sorry, Joe. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. We had a few penalties early on, but it's been a pretty clean game from both sides of the ball. So at this point, again, now you have the setback there on 2nd down and long.
And timeout taken, I believe, by Polk County West. Or But I saw a Bagley player kneeling down as though he might have been hurt. Now, well, we'll keep things here. No timeout's been marked on the scoreboard here, and the clock stopped with 3:24 to go in the half. 22-0 in favor of Polk County West. Mike Gapp with 2 touchdown runs of 1 and 4 yards. David Larson with a 1-yard run.
And that is Paul Ramsrud being helped off the field by some of the assistant coaches, and he is going to be checked out on the sideline for Bagley.
Junior lineman, 6'2", 215. So after the holding penalty, it is first and make that 2nd and 16 for the Thunder. Just over 3 minutes to go in the half. Denny wide left. Zaverill under center out of the eye. Zaverill to throw. Middle screen caught by Larson. And he'll be just short of a first down, but not by terribly much.
And again, Joe, when it comes to this offense, obviously we've seen a lot of the focus on the run game, but again, when you take that straight passing look back, have the defenders trying to get after the young Will Zaverill at that point, again, creates a little bit of open room there for David Larson, who just catches the screen, able to weave his way up and trying to follow the block from Landon Denny. And again, gets it to 3rd down and short here for the Thunder.
First completion of the night for Zaverill on his 2nd pass. 3rd and about 2. Zaverill keeping it for the first time tonight, calling his own number and getting the Agramax first down.
Yeah, and again, just going pretty quick on the offensive side there. Again, just like you said, calling his own number, able to quickly get the defense as they're trying to line up there and able to go ahead and get that Agramax first down. Again, they're shaping the future of agriculture. Call their Fisher location, 218-891-2211.
1:53 to go in the half. All 3 timeouts remaining for the Thunder as they look to add to a 22-0 lead late in the first half. Gap forced wide and a short gain. Nice job by the Bagley defense. Happened so quick I didn't get the guy's number. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6.
Yeah, this Flyers defense has done a good job of, limiting some of those big run plays. But, again, it's just come down to a few of those big plays there for the Thunder that have really kind of broken down this Flyers defense a little bit here as the Thunder continue to drive here.
1:10 to go on the half clock running. Larson bulling straight ahead. Stop short of the 10. And that is a Agramax first down. They put that ball down on the 12 after a gain of 7. 51 seconds, clock running. Again, all 3 timeouts remaining for the Thunder. Give for Gap. Wrestled down by Jaden Young, 51, and now the Thunder will take a timeout. 36 seconds to go in the half. 22-0 in favor of Polk County West. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
emissions. Hit it all, Minnesota.
36 seconds to go in the half. 22-0 in favor of Polk County West over Bagley in this Class 8A first-round playoff game. Again, the winner will play Saturday at Mahnomen-Waban.
And, Joe, the crazy part of this drive is that if you think back, this started all the way back at the Polk County West 8-yard line. So
That's right.
They have really taken a big chunk of time off the clock here and really kind of just taken this drive by the horns at this point.
Well over 7 minutes. On second down, it's Gap. Seeing room. Penalty flag comes down. Gap is in the end zone, but will the points count?
And it looks like that's going to be holding on the offense here.
Indeed it is. Second penalty on the Thunder on this drive. Stops the clock with 29 seconds to go in the half.
Essentially makes it no gain on the play, maybe a loss of 1.
Well, the ball's on the 18.
I think they marked it down here.
Oh, wait, no, check that.
Marked it down
13-yard line, beg your pardon.
13-yard line.
Yeah, just a loss of a yard at 2nd and 11. 29 seconds to go in the half. Gap again. Into the end zone again. And this time it's going to count.
And capping off that 7-minute, 92-yard drive with a touchdown there. Again, multiple times where they had double-digit yardage that they had to overcome for another Agrimax first down. And, you know, for Polk County West, they have all the momentum right now here heading into halftime. And, you know, for the Flyers, again, this is a time where you got to make sure you get a stop and, you know, get some points up here on the board before halftime. Try to see if you can get some positive momentum going into the second half.
Eli Williamson to kick the extra point. Gap to hold. No good. 23 seconds to go in the half, 28-0 in favor of Polk County West. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menu...
Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada, 218-784-2961.
This is Nick Gordon, your ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'm proud to call Ada my hometown and look forward to helping you with any of your ag, business, or other banking needs. I would enjoy visiting with you and help you achieve your goals. Please come by the bank or call me, Kasha, or Carly at American Federal Bank in Ada, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Are you thinking about moving to an assisted living facility? Consider Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Located in the heart of the Red River Valley, Benedictine's Ada campus includes Benedictine Care Community, a 49-bed skilled nursing facility, and Mission Court, an 18-unit assisted living facility that shares a campus with Essentia Health Ada. That means you have full access to healthcare directly on site. Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Learn more online at www.blcada.org or give them a call at 218-784-5001.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Linfors Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Minoman, and Ada.
Harvest is here, and that means we all need to be careful. Hello, this is Bethany Rentz with Irie Insurance. We want to make sure everyone up and down the valley has a safe and successful harvest. Take extra special care in your travels. Slow-moving combines, mud-covered roads, and debris are just a few things during harvest that can be dangerous. So take your time, watch your surroundings, and most of all, be patient and slow down. For more harvest safety tips, go to irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Oh, great. Now we don't have video. I didn't knock you out, did I? Great.
All good up there?
We lost our picture momentarily. We apologize for that, folks. Joe Lancello, Mac Robinson with you here from Cushman Field in Grand Forks. We're at halftime, Class 8A quarterfinals, and it's Polk County West leading Bagley by a count of 28-0. This one's pretty much been all Polk County West. Bagley did return the opening kickoff for a touchdown, but that was ruled out because of a penalty. And after getting one first down, Bagley wound up turning it over on downs, and Polk County West took over, drove 59 yards in 8 plays, with fullback David Larson scoring on a 1-yard run.
Here I can.
Restore pages, I guess. Okay. Joe Lancello, Mac Robinson back with you from Grand Forks. We apologize for the technical difficulties here. 28-0 in favor of Polk County West here at intermission.
Yeah, Joe, when it comes to the first half here so far, just it really comes down to Polk County West so far. This half has really been able to get what they want on the ground here so far. Able to get some chunk plays, and again, the really capped by the end of that first half, where you had a 92-yard drive starting at your own 8-yard line, and able to piece together big play after big play there, and able to consistently get those Agramax first downs there in the first half. So again, that's where you see the key on offense there, especially Mike Gapp and especially David Larson here tonight. Again, able to both get big plays.
And even the couple of penalties that they had on that drive didn't wind up hurting them too terribly badly. It just kind of helped run out the clock.
Yeah, and out of anything, it really allowed for them to have more space. A lot of times when you're in that short territory, obviously the defense is going to collapse a little bit. And at that point, you're looking at, the defense really loading up. But, when you saw some of those penalties kind of come into play, that's where you saw the screen pass over to David Larson. Larson able to pick up 15. And, again, able to find some of those big plays over to Mike Gapp as well. And, despite the fact that, you might say that they lose momentum on those penalties, it really kind of opened them up a little bit on the offensive side.
28-0, Polk County West over Bagley on the Community Co-op scoreboard. We'll have the second half kickoff after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada with this just arrived 2018 model MT740 Challenger with 18-inch tracks, 2,000 hours, 400 horsepower, 6 remotes, CVT transmission, priced at $305,000. New trade Versatile 846 with 18 4x38 tires, one owner tractor priced at $39,000. And don't forget the early order discount program now for Amity Bead Equipment. Talk to Chuck O'Neill at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
This is Nick Gordon, your ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'm proud to call Ada my hometown and look forward to helping you with any of your ag, business, or other banking needs. I would enjoy visiting with you and help you achieve your goals. Please come by the bank or call me, Kasha, or Carly at American Federal Bank in Ada, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Are you thinking about moving to an assisted living facility? Consider Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Located in the heart of the Red River Valley, Benedictine's Ada campus includes Benedictine Care Community, a 49-bed skilled nursing facility, and Mission Court, an 18-unit assisted living facility that shares a campus with Essentia Health Ada. That means you have full access to health care directly on site. Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Learn more online at www.blcada.org or give them a call at 218-784-5001.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Lynn Forrest Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, and Ada.
Back at Cushman Field in Grand Forks, Joe Lancello and Mac Robinson with you as we get ready for the start of the third quarter. Polk County West will be receiving the second half kickoff. Looking to add to that 28-0 advantage they have over Bagley. Again, the winner of this game plays Saturday at Mahnomen-Waban. On the other half of the bracket in Section 8A, Fosston is at Ada Borup West tonight. Red Lake at Red Lake County. Those winners will square off on Saturday as well. Times to be determined. Also tonight, Section 8 AAA, Fergus Falls at Thief River Falls, Park Rapids at Perham, Roseau at East Grand Forks. Section 8 9-man football. Lake of the Woods at Kitson County Central. Winnimac hosting Stephen Argyle Central. Northern Freeze at Warren Alvarado Oslo. And at a match of the hyphens, Goodrich Grigla-Gatsky is hosting Badger Greenbush Middle River. And in Section 6 9-man football tonight, Clearbrook Gonvick at Norman County East Ulen Hitterdal. LaPorte at Nevis. Park Christian at Black Duck. The time of the year that football fans like.
You can feel it in the air here tonight, Joe. Again, just that cooler weather, and again, you can feel the excitement from the players and from the crowd.
We almost need Andy Williams singing here. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
I mean, I'm not going to be opposed to it.
Isaac Schemmerhorn to kick off for Bagley. The first time we've seen Bagley's kicking team tonight, and the first time we've seen the Polk County West kick receiving team. 28-0 Thunder, and the ball fell off the tee. Take two. High and short, fielded at the 30 by Caven Rorick, number 7. And a decent start for the Flyers. Their own 41-yard line as we start quarter number 3. 3 touchdown runs for Mike Gapp, 1 for David Larson for the Polk County offense. Will Zaverill is the quarterback. Breck Bloom not in uniform tonight. Zaverill out of the eye, giving it for Gap. First down and more. Into Bagley territory. And Agramax first down. Agramax is shaping the future of agriculture. Call their locations in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or Fertile at 218-945-3536. 17 yards on the gain for Gap.
Yeah, and again, big gain there for Gap, and Gap has really been, as you mentioned, the 3 touchdowns for him so far. Again, he's really been the engine that keeps this offense running. No pun intended.
Larson over the right side. Brought down at about the 36. There'll be a gain of 5 to the 37-yard line. Second down, 5.
And again, that's kind of what we've seen from Polk County West here this evening. A lot of those chunk plays on offense, and even those quote-unquote short gains are going for 5 yards here for the offense. So again, get a few of those, and that's where you're getting those Agramax first downs for the Thunder.
Landon Denny wide to the left side. He's got an interception tonight. Delay handoff for Gap as he gets around the corner to the 20, to the 15, and run out of bounds for another Agramax first down.
Yeah, and again, Mike Gap there on that play. That's where, again, you're seeing him welcome those tackles, but you especially saw it on that run where, again, allowing his offensive lineman to go ahead and gather up those blocks, let that develop down the field, and then he's able to go ahead and get a big-time gain.
25 yards on that pickup for Gap, who must be closing in on 100 yards tonight. Denny now lined up tight as a wing on the right side on first down. Larson up the gap. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Polk County West.
Again, Joe, you take what the defense gives you and you hand it off there. And at that point, that's where you see Larson able to go ahead and just run behind his blockers, let them lead the way, and take him to the promised land into the end zone there.
4-play, 59-yard drive coming with 10:27 to go in the third quarter. 34-0. And if Eli Williamson can hit the extra point, we'd be at the 35-point threshold for running time. And he does. 35-0 Polk County West over Bagley. We'll have more of the Class 8A Minnesota football playoffs after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Harvest is here, and that means we all need to be careful. Hello, this is Bethany Rentz with Irie Insurance. We want to make sure everyone up and down the valley has a safe and successful harvest. Take extra special care in your travels. Slow-moving combines, mud-covered roads, and debris are just a few things during harvest that can be dangerous. So take your time, watch your surroundings, and most of all, be patient and slow down. For more harvest safety tips, go to IrieINS.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Isaac Schermerhorn returning the Bagley kickoff to the Flyers' 30-yard line. He'll take over with 10:20 to go in the third quarter. Polk County West scoring drive. 4 plays, 59 yards. It took a minute 29. Bagley trailing 35-0. Full house backfield with Schermerhorn under center. Noah Nelson on the carry around left end. Gets out of bounds close to a first down.
And again, plays like that, that's exactly what you want to see if you're Bagley here. With the Flyers, again, able to get that gain of 8, but now again you're going to be dealing with that running clock here in just a bit, but again, this is where you have to make sure that you're getting those big plays and trying to swing that momentum back in your favor. But again, all it takes is those one plays bit by bit here and trying to get those bigger plays here.
On 2nd and 2, Nelson again over the left side. He's got the first down. And carries just short of midfield. Finally brought down by linebacker Kaven Rorick for an Agramax first down. Agramax is shaping the future of agriculture. Call their locations in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or Fertile at 218-945-3536. Nelson gaining 11 on that play. Receiver wide right, full house backfield again. Nelson on a quick counter got a yard. That was snuffed out pretty quickly.
Looks like there's another Flyer that's down on the play here.
I think I have the wrong ball carrier. This appears to be Logan Broughton, number 20. Matt, can you get a look? The official standing in my way.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a good look here, and it's tough because he's facing down here on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like it's Logan Broughton who's down here on the play. I'm being told down here. Yeah, Logan Broughton there down on the field, face down here on the field.
Medical staff seems to be looking toward one of the ankles.
And, we mentioned it earlier. Again, you never want to see an injury, on the field here, especially, obviously in any game, regardless. But, again, especially here during the playoffs as well, just tough to see. And, again, Logan Bruton has really been one of those players that has had a lot of success here tonight for the Flyers especially as well. So, hoping that it's nothing too serious here at this point. Again, the trainer's still taking a look at him.
We'll break away while they do that. 35-0 Polk County West over Bagley. 9:35 to go in the third. Back after this.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground applications, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax today at 218-790-6375 or visit them online at agrimaxllc.com.
Logan Broughton being helped off the field. They were working on his right ankle. That seemed to be the focus of their attention. 5'11", 215-pound sophomore. Let's hope it's an injury that's not too terribly serious and won't cause him to miss any of the winter sports season. I get the feeling that he may be done for the night.
Yeah, as he was being helped off, no, he's not putting any weight on that right ankle there especially. So, he's going to get looked at by the trainers. And, again, like you said, hopefully it's nothing too serious, and hopefully he's going to be A-okay for those winter sports. But I think that you're right. He's probably done for the night after that one there.
9:34 to go, third quarter, clock running. 2nd and 9 for Bagley from the 50. LaFond going all over the place and getting loose on the far sideline and getting a first down. Elias LaFond, a 5'10", 155-pound senior.
Yeah, and at that point, the senior able to go ahead and weave his way through. Again, you've seen the possibilities there. Obviously, return that first kickoff for a touchdown, but that was called back after a penalty. But again, that's a situation where you see him constantly surveying the field, able to find an opening, able to cut back, and able to go ahead and find a lane there to go ahead and get a major gain there, going for an AgriMax first down.
26 yards for LaFond to the 24 of Polk County West. And straight ahead, Noah Nelson.
And again, that's the kind of play where, all it takes is one play to swing some momentum back in your favor. And now this is the most success we've seen on offense for the Flyers here so far. So especially getting a chance to see that, now having that gain of 5, now you can see the Flyers getting some things going.
First time they've been in the red zone. They're at the 19-yard line. Nelson again on the carry around left end. Was slowed up a little bit by Satterlund, but was able to continue going, and He'll be just short of a first down.
Gain of 4 on the play brings up 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1 from the 15. Bagley looking to get on the scoreboard, trailing 35-0, 8:13 to go in the 3rd. Schermerhorn, the quarterback, keeping it himself. But a penalty on the Flyers.
And again, that's one of those plays that's just tough to deal with there if you're a Flyers fan. You know, again, just looking at that situation where you're 3rd down and 1, looks like you can get that Agramax first down and continue this drive going, but now taking that step back, now you're looking at 3rd and 6.
A receiver wide to either side. LaFond, a wing on the right side. He'll come in jet sweep motion. Gives to Nelson. And he'll be wrestled down. Linebacker Kaven Rorick with the stop. But a penalty flag on the play. I'm hearing talk about a face mask and apparent horse collar tackle. The call against Polk County West.
Yeah, again on that play, that's where just a little bit too much grip on that and just the wrong kind of tackle there for Jorgensen and the Thunder. And now you're looking at, again, 1st down and goal for the Flyers, and this is crucial for the Flyers. Again, down 35-0 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. You know, this is a situation where you have to get into the end zone here and take advantage of this long drive.
And Agramax first down, 1st and goal from the 8. And the handoff going over the right side. For Zachary Thompson. Stopped short of the goal line.
Yeah, Dawson Rorick able to go ahead and get the tackle there. And again, him short. This is a situation where, again, you need to get a goal line stop here for the Thunder.
And they get it right there. They heard you, Mac. Daniel Suda with the tackle on Mason Erickson.
And that's a situation where that play was just blown up by the defensive line. Great job there by Daniel Suda, able to get past those offensive linemen and able to stop them in the backfield. Going from 2nd down at the 2, now 3rd down at the 6. So that's a massive stop here. Now just have to make sure that you complete it here.
3rd and goal, 6:17 to go in the 3rd, and Bagley will want to talk things over. 6:16 to go in the 3rd. Polk County West 35, Bagley nothing. The 8A Minnesota High School football playoffs resume after this.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Joe Lancello, Mac Robinson with you from Grand Forks. 6:16 to go in the 3rd. 35-0. Polk County West leading Bagley, but the Flyers on the march. They are now at the 6-yard line of the Thunder, looking at 3rd and goal.
Yeah, and don't be shocked if you see a play-action pass here, honestly. Again, either that or could see a play here to LaFond and possibly get him into the end zone.
Schermerhorn is out of the pistol. I don't think we've seen that from him. Quick pass to the far side, incomplete. Was looking for number 18, Peyton Oganosh, a junior. And that'll set up 4th down.
Yeah, and, on that play, again, just trying to see if you can catch the defense off guard with a pass there. But, again, just not able to fool them on that one. And at that point, just not enough time. The defensive line able to create a lot of able to rush the quarterback at that point and, cause a little bit of chaos there in the backfield.
And Bagley wanted to take some more time as well. They take their second time out of a half with 6:12 to go in the third quarter. Still 35-0 in favor of Polk County West. Mike Gapp with 3 touchdown runs for the Thunder. David Larson the other 2. And again, the winner will play at Mahnomen-Waban on Saturday at a time to be determined. Mahnomen-Waban getting a first-round bye as the number 1 seed. Don't forget, following the game, we'll have our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and also our Precision Player of the Game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises. Community Co-op scoreboard, 28-0. Make that 35-0. Here we go. And whistles.
Yeah, there was some movement there by the wide receiver as the motion man came around, but that'll set them back. And now, again, we talked about the stop before to get it from second down and 2 to 3rd and 6. Now looking at 4th down and 11 at this point on a crucial play here for Bagley.
That's got to be frustrating, too, after you called a timeout and all of a sudden there's a penalty.
Yeah, and those are the kind of plays that, are the ones that you really hate to watch on the film.
2 receivers left and 1 to the right. And a toss for Thompson, and he is tossed down.
Caven Rorick able to get the sack on the play, tracking him down, wrapping him up, and taking him down to the ground. Again, great play there by Rorick. And again, massive goal line stand there by the Thunder here tonight.
A loss of 4 on the play, and so the Thunder will start at their own 15-yard line. And we had a penalty at the end of that. So that's going to move the ball to the 30. Did you see what that was?
No, I didn't. I was trying to keep an eye out, obviously, after the stop there, and trying to see if I can adjust my viewpoint down here. But I missed what happened after the play. Apologize on that one.
And I didn't see the official signal at all, or the flag on the field. Zavril under center. And carrying the ball for the first time for the Thunder is number 42, Parker Bernhoff, the freshman.
Yeah, Bernhoff has gotten in there a few times this season again, and, really key especially to get these guys some playoff experience as well here tonight as well at this point. And so for him, able to get a carry there, and unfortunately not able to get a gain there.
2nd and 10 from the 30, 5:35 to go third quarter, 35-0 Thunder in front of Bagley. Gapp remains the tailback. Zavril under center. Gapp stacked up trying to go over the right side.
And again, good play on defense there by the Flyers. Again, taking care of their assignments, making sure they keep their man in front of them. And again, able to get a stop. Only a gain of 1, it looks like. 1, maybe 2.
Jaden Young, 51. Mason Erickson, number 9, in on the stop, holding Gapp to 1 yard. Under 5 minutes ago now, third quarter. 3rd and 9 for Polk County West. Landon Denny wide to the right. Zavril under center out of the eye. Zavril to throw. Pass is caught, and that is an Agramax first down. The catch by Caven Rorick.
Yeah, Caven Rorick is somebody, again, 6'1", that bigger target for you on offense. And that's something that, again, where, getting Will Zavril, who hasn't had many pass attempts here tonight, that's something where you go ahead and just have a get-right throw. And, again, just trying to get him in rhythm and try to get a couple of those passes underneath his belt.
Gain of 12 yards for an Agramax first down. Agramax is shaping the future of agriculture. Call their locations in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or Fertile at 218-945-3536. First and 10, Polk County West. Bernhoff wrestled down by 64 Preston Durheim. And just a gain of 2.
Got to give credit where it's due. I mean, this is a situation for the sophomore Will Zavril, who, again, coming in tonight, you have the starter Breck Bloom out, the senior, but for a sophomore, these are key reps here, again, throughout tonight as well, and especially in playoff situations.
Second down and 8. Toss for Gap. Fighting his way. Maybe a gain of 3. But as far as Polk County West goes, it's gaining yardage, and it's also running down the clock.
And, again, that's where this Polk County West offense, again, when you have a lead and you're able to get that early, this is where you can kill teams and really, do a good job of, really kind of taking that time off the clock, putting points up on the board, and at that point, you're able to really just take a chunk of that time of possession away.
Denny lines up wide to the left. On 3rd and 5. Gap around the corner. First down. Penalty flag.
That was a little wrestling down there.
By Schemmerhorn, yeah. The flag didn't come there. The flag came in the Polk County West backfield, which leads me to think it's going to be holding. Oh, wait, we've got a face mask on Bagley. So that will be an Agramax first down.
So as these officials line it up, it's going to be lined up at the 20. And again, that's a situation where, you have the big plays coming from the Thunder offense here so far tonight. Don't want to be helping them with those penalties and the officials' dirty laundry there getting tossed out on the field.
I think they wash those before every game.
I would hope so.
2:23 to go in the third. First and 10. Thunder at the Bagley 20. Bernhoff getting 5. Bernhoff. Second and 5 from the 15. Thunder in front 35-0 at the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. Zavril under center out of the eye on 2nd and 5. Bernhoff again for an Agramax first down inside the 10.
Yeah, and that's a big-time carry there. Again, trying to just churn this clock out as we get to about 1:30 left on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard there. Again, first down and goal. This is a situation where, again, you're just churning that clock out and, again, picking up those chunk plays here.
Denny wide left, first and goal from the 9. Gap straight ahead to about the 3.
Yeah, and again, that's where you see Mike Gap at his best here, especially. You know, it comes down to these, you know, tight windows that you're able to try to go ahead and churn out some of these yards. Mike Gap is not only a fast runner, but a powerful runner, and he's one that's able to go ahead and get a few good yards there.
2nd and goal. Gap again. Gap touchdown again. Gap's 4th touchdown of the night. And the Thunder now lead at 41-0.
Yeah, and I mentioned it there too before the touchdown. But again, that's where you see the best out of Mike Gap. Again, in those close situations, able to go ahead and power through in for 6.
That coming with 38 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Williamson's kick is up and away. And got it.
I think that's what they call a bank shot.
Whoop.
Banking it off the upright, able to get that one up and good.
I think Paul Allen would call that a boink.
Yeah. At least.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, at least it's not the Cody Parkey double doink.
42-0 in favor of Polk County West. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
John, Wayne, and Marissa at the Ben and Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead take this time to wish all farm families and farm workers throughout the area a safe and successful harvest. Keep safety in mind when you're out on and around the tractors and trucks and other machinery in the fields and around the farm this harvest season. Don't cut corners when it comes to safety. It could cost a life. John, Wayne, and Marissa at Ben and Hoagland Agency thank you for your business, and they remind you if you have any questions about crop insurance, call or stop and visit with them. The Ben and Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead.
10-play, 85-yard drive for Polk County West, taking 5:28 off the clock, and this after they had stopped Bagley in the red zone. Kickoff field to the 21-yard line, waiting for blocks to develop. And down to the 28-yard line was LaFond on the return.
Zavro and Evitz on the tackle there at that point, and you know, trying to wait for that to develop, try to see if you could wait for those blockers to come through, but you know, the Thunder just really able to stifle that return group.
Receivers wide to both sides. Isaac Schimmerhorn under center. Mason Erickson on the carry. Got a little. Well, actually less than that, nothing. And Mike Gap from his linebacker position with a tackle. 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Well, looks like Bagley's going to take their time, and we'll go to the 4th. 3 quarters in the books in the Class 8A Minnesota High School football playoffs. Polk County West 42, Bagley nothing. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Community Co-op, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-ops of Lake Park.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's Jerrid.
Back at Cushman Field in Grand Forks, Joe Lancello and Mac Robinson with you. Bagley with the football, 2nd and 10 from their own 29-yard line. 42-0, the Flyers trailing Polk County West. Schemmerhorn from the pistol. And incomplete. Sets up 3rd and 10. Not a lot of passing from either team, actually, here, even after Bagley had gotten down big early on.
Yeah, and that's the surprising part here, I think, is, you know, obviously when you're focusing on the ground game as much as you do, you know, for Bagley, you'd think that you might mix in a play action or two. Try to see if you can get a big play down the field going, but again, just difficult when the front line of the Thunder have been able to, you know, penetrate there. And, you know, for the Thunder, they've really been a team that really focuses on the ground game throughout the year. So, you know, again, just really grinded out type of football.
3rd down 10. LaFond in motion. Quick pass. Out of the reach of 18 Peyton Oganosh, which will set up 4th down, and the clock running with a 42-point margin.
And again, just a little bit outside of the reach there, trying to get that pass going, but again, good stop there for the Thunder defense.
Schemmerhorn is the punter. Gap is back to receive. He fielded the snap, came to him on a short hop. He did well to get it away and got a friendly roll into Polk County West territory. .26-yard punt, no return. Thunder take over at their own 45. 10:41 to go in the ball game. 42-0 in favor of Polk County West. They'll be playing at Mahnomen Wabot on Saturday at a time to be determined. Matinee or the night moves? Will Zavrol, the sophomore quarterback, still in the game. And a handoff for Parker Bernhoft. Picking up a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
And again, those are valuable snaps there for the freshman. Again, Bernhoft able to come in and, you know, Bernhoft's able to come in and really play well there. Again, get a couple of yards, turn that clock again. Now we're in running clock mode here at this point in the 4th quarter. And so for Polk County West, they're trying to continue to turn along in that offense.
Denny, the receiver, wide to the left. Moore is a wing. And a new tailback in the game, number 13, is Ty Torrance, a freshman, 5'11", 140. I would say Mike Gapp has earned the rest of the night off.
Yeah, I would say so. A lot of success on the ground tonight, and, you know, even last week against Red Lake, you know, at this point, more than earned a breather, I would say.
Torrance picked up 4 to the 49 of Bagley, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 for the Thunder. .9:18 to go. Torrance again around left end, and he's got some running room and some good speed, and an Abramax 1st down at about the 33 of Bagley.
Yeah, and you know, at that point, you got to give credit where it's due. Manny Jorgensen, able to be the pulling guard there on the play, able to block a defender, and able to create that open room there for Ty Torrance, able to get the big gain.
Torrance picking up 16 for an Abramax 1st down. Abramax is showing the future of agriculture, shaping the future of agriculture. Call their locations in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or Fertile at 218-945-3536. On 1st down, Bernhoft on the carry, tripped up after a short gain.
And again, that's what we've seen out of Bernhoft at this point. Able to get a couple of yards, that's what you need out of him, and continuing to move that offense forward. And, especially for a young freshman, again, like I mentioned, I've been saying it, and, that's something where these reps are so valuable for him, especially as a freshman, able to get those snaps in and get those carries in early on in his high school career.
Under 8 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Denny wide to the right with the ball in the left hash. 2nd and 8. And that was Torrance on the carry, and he didn't get much. And Torrance is down, and that does not look encouraging.
And he immediately takes his helmet off as well. That's not a good sign there.
We saw a Bagley player in that same position earlier on, had to be helped off. And the clock stops with 7:35 to go in the fourth quarter. Torrance still on the deck. He is on his back at least.
Yeah, he was able to turn himself over on that play, and again, afterward, again, immediately taking the helmet off there, and not a good sign, but at least the trainer's taking a look at him there.
Seems to be the left leg that they're looking at. Well, while the medical staff attend to Ty Torrance of Polk County West, we'll take a break. 7:35 to play in the fourth. 42-0 Polk County West over Bagley. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Lesmeister Dental is dedicated to providing its patients with the best appropriate dentistry to help them maintain their health, comfort, and beauty for their lifetime. We know every person is different, and we will help you stay healthy and offer the level of care that you desire. With offices in Crookston at 1726 University Avenue or by phone 253-4204 or 281-4323. See or call Lesmeister Dental today.
Hitterdall, Minnesota.
Ty Torrance, freshman running back, being helped off the field. Not putting any weight at all on his left leg. And again, we hope it's not a serious injury. Polk County West with the ball at the 31-yard line of Bagley. 3rd down and 8, 7:35 to go, fourth quarter. Thunder leading Bagley 42-0 in this Class 8A opening round playoff game. Number 20, Reese Eckert, is the tailback. Zavril calling his own number. And with a nice gain. Make it 4th and short from the 25.
Yeah, and again, great play there from Zavril, able to show that quickness off a little bit there and able to get the good gain. Now looking at 4th down and short, and let's see what the Thunder have here.
It's not a matter of piling on. It's just a matter of this is 4-down territory. You have to go for it. 6:43 to play. 4th and 2 from the 25. Zavril keeping straight ahead and getting the Agramax first down.
Yeah, able to just follow behind his blockers and just kind of roll over top of the defenders and get into the red zone.
And some new offensive linemen coming into the game. 75, Francois Lemire. 64, Gabe Latexier, a freshman. Number 3, Sawyer Horkin, a sophomore, is in the game. He'll be the wingback. And to get things squared away, the Thunder will take a timeout. 5:54 to go in the fourth quarter. 42-0 in favor of Polk County West. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
On 1st and 10, Zavril bobbled the snap and wound up losing yardage. Loss of 3 to the 23-yard line.
Well, when you're looking at that next line of the offensive lineman, just takes a little bit to get that chemistry down there, and again, just not able to play the snap well there, and so at this point now, again, time ticking away here in the fourth quarter on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. This is just a situation where you're just trying to churn out some yards and churn out that clock.
Just over 5 minutes to play. Second and 13. Zavril giving straight ahead to Bernhoft. Pickup of 2 to the 21-yard line, setting up 3rd and 11 with 4.5 minutes to play. 62, Jack Krause, a freshman in the game in the offensive line for Polk County West. Wing on the right side out of the eye on 3rd down. Bernhoft on the carry again. And that'll bring up 4th down. As he picked up 3 to the 18. Again, we're in running time. 3.5 minutes to go in regulation. 42-0 Polk County West. The Thunder will go to 5-4 on the year, and they'll go to Mahnomen-Wabat on Saturday. Bagley's season will end with a 2-7 record. 4th and 8. And movement on the Bagley defensive line. And it will be offside on Bagley. Number 17, Keen Melza, a freshman, 5'7", 130, checks into the game. In the receiver spot. Gabe Wentzel, number 1, into the game as well. He's a sophomore, 6', 150. Fourth and 3 from the 13. Bernhoft on the carry, and I'm not sure if he got it or not.
They gave it to him.
Another Agramax first down. Agramax is shaping the future of agriculture. Call their locations in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or Fertile at 218-945-3536. First and goal from the 10. Under 2 minutes to play. Number 20, Reese Eckert on the carry. Lost a couple, makes it second and goal from the 12. Again, the Thunder, I don't think looking to really pile on a score by any means here. There's part of you that wants to see the second unit get a score. Bernhoft to about the 8.
And again, with that churning clock here at this point, we're under a minute to go in this ball game, and it seems like with the way that they've been running this offense, it seems like that might end up doing it here in a little bit.
Zavarol getting the play call and hustling to the huddle. Third and goal from the 8. 27 seconds to play. Zavarol will take a knee. And that'll do it. Polk County West advances to play at Mahnomen-Waban on Saturday at a time to be determined. The final score from Grand Forks, Polk County West 42, Bagley nothing. We'll have our Energy Player of the Game brought to you by Enbridge, and also our Feature Precision Player of the Game brought to you by RDK Enterprises after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada with this just arrived 2018 model MT740 Challenger with 18-inch tracks, 2,000 hours, 400 horsepower, 6 remotes, CVT transmission, priced at $305,000. New trade Versatile 846 with 18 4x38 tires, one owner tractor priced at $39,000. And don't forget the early order discount program now for Amity Bead Equipment. Talk to Chuck or Neil at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
This is Nick Gordon, your ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'm proud to call Ada my hometown and look forward to helping you with any of your ag, business, or other banking needs. I would enjoy visiting with you and help you achieve your goals. Please come by the bank or call me, Kasha, or Carly at American Federal Bank in Ada, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Are you thinking about moving to an assisted living facility? Consider Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Located in the heart of the Red River Valley, Benedictine's Ada campus includes Benedictine Care Community, a 49-bed skilled nursing facility, and Mission Court, an 18-unit assisted living facility that shares a campus with Essentia Health Ada. That means you have full access to health care directly on site. Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Learn more online at www.blcada.org or give them a call at 218-784-5001.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Lynn Forrest Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Minoman, and Ada.
Harvest is here, and that means we all need to be careful. Hello, this is Bethany Rentz with Irie Insurance. We want to make sure everyone up and down the valley has a safe and successful harvest. Take extra special care in your travels. Slow-moving combines, mud-covered roads, and debris are just a few things during harvest that can be dangerous. So take your time, watch your surroundings, and most of all, be patient and slow down. For more harvest safety tips, go to irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Back at Cushman Field in Grand Forks, Joe Lancello and Mac Robinson with you as the Polk County West Thunder have defeated the Bagley Flyers 42-0 in the opening round of the Class 8A Minnesota football playoffs. And the Thunder scored on their opening possession. It was David Larson scoring on a 1-yard run. The extra point kick by Eli Williamson was good to make it 7-0. After a 3-and-out by Bagley, the Thunder would score again. Mike Gapp on a 1-yard run. The snap on the extra point was bobbled, and it wound up being Gapp throwing to Greg Downs for a 2-point conversion, 15-0 Thunder. That was the end of the first quarter. Early in the second, the Thunder score again. Gapp on a 4-yard run. The extra point kick made it 22-0. And then finally, then later in the second quarter, after an interception by Landon Denny and then a penalty on the Thunder, they had to start from their own 8-yard line, but then were able to take it all the way. Gapp scoring on a 13-yard run with 23 seconds to go in the half to give Polk, and the extra point kick was no good, so it was 28-0 Polk County West at the half. Taking the second half kickoff, the Thunder drove 59 yards in 4 plays. Larson scoring his second touchdown of the day on a 12-yard run. The extra point kick made it 35-0. And then into the fourth quarter, then still later in the third quarter, It was Gap scoring his 4th touchdown of the game on a 3-yard run. The extra point kick made it 42-0. And that is how things finished up. The Thunder advancing to play at Mahnomen-Waban on Saturday at a time to be determined. And Mac Robinson is, I believe, on the field now with a guest, I believe with Coach Darren Bicklum.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. Again, Polk County West Thunder head coach Darren Bicklum. And, Coach, it seemed like, early on you guys were playing really well, obviously, having a lot of success on the ground. How did that set the tone for you guys here this evening?
I think the defense set the tone this evening and then complemented our offense. And our defense hasn't played like that for a long time, and that's what got us going. And, hands off to those boys. And most of them playing both sides of the ball, but we've been struggling on defense, and they've played a whale of a job up front on both sides tonight.
And then obviously you guys are without Breck Bloom here tonight, but obviously Will Zavro coming in at quarterback for you guys really kind of helps set your offense up at that point when you're having that much success on the ground there for Will. It
is, and he's a heady kid. He showed tonight he can play quarterback for us, so we're pretty happy to see that as a sophomore too. And we can't forget Alex Hart didn't play tonight again either, and he was probably one of the better guys in the conference. So, but overall, everybody came off the ball, and that's a big thing. We're landing on our bellies tonight, and that's cool. And so what we got to do is keep moving the football, and if we can stop people on D and move the ball on the ground, time clock control, that's what we're asking for.
And then, obviously when it comes down to, this team really feels like it starts with Mike Gap, especially on the ground here tonight, and really kind of carrying on that success that you saw last week against Red Lake. So, for you, how does he make your job a little bit easier, having him in the backfield there?
It does, and he's on a good line of running backs in the family. There's 3 of them I've got to coach, and they've been good friends of my boys too, so I got to know them well. And but you can't forget about David Larson at fullback tonight. He's the first time he's played healthy all year, and it showed. So it took some pressure off of Mike, so we could open him up even more.
Yeah, and I got to ask because covering you guys for a few times this season, I can't help but keep on saying Manny Jorgensen throughout this season as well. He's really been a player that's really stepped up for you guys this year.
He has, and he's played in backfield, he's played up on the line, and that's what we got to have, unselfish guys that play the game the right way. And every one of them, counting him and Suda and Satterland and Corinta up front, and the Rourke twins at tight end, and Sully at center tonight. They played one heck of a job, and Mr. Evans there came in on defense too, and they just got it done up front. And Bagley's not a bad football team, and we played very well tonight, and we're lucky to escape this, and we get to go on and play the T-Birds on Saturday.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, obviously Mahnomen-Waban coming up this Saturday for you guys. What are you expecting out of the matchup against the Thunderbirds here?
Well, it's going to be a battle. We always have them, and they got us by a couple touchdowns last time, and, so it's going to be a running 3-4 yards in a cloud of dust. It usually is, and we just got to play defense like we did, and I like our chances. But we know that we're obviously the underdog going in there, but, if we play like we played tonight, as long as the tanks are empty on every kid when we're done, it doesn't matter. We always want to win, but as long as the tanks are empty, that's all we can ask for.
All right, Coach, thank you so much for the time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Mac Robinson talking with Coach Darren Bicklum of the Polk County West Thunder. Winners over Bagley tonight, 42-0. And we'll go back to Mac on the field for our Enbridge Player of the Game. Energy Player of the Game tomorrow is happening right now. Now more than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowison.com. Tomorrowison.com. Enbridge, life takes energy, and our Energy Player of the Game, somebody that provided plenty of energy, Mike Gap. Mac?
All right, thanks, Joe. And Mike Gap joining me. And Mike, obviously you've had a lot of carries throughout this season, a lot of success here tonight. What were you seeing tonight from the Bagley defense here tonight?
They ran a 4-4, and our line just destroyed them, got off the ball fast tonight, and made big holes, and team was all together today.
And then, especially you guys up front, obviously you've had a lot of success with your line up front, but, especially, getting a call a few of your games. Manny Jorgensen up front has really done a great job for you up front with the offensive line. What do you have to say about the offensive linemen up front there for you?
They just really get off the ball, and once we get going, we're hard to stop as a team, and we just keep going down the field and try to take up time and score and just run.
Yeah, and you guys have really been running all season long, especially, and for you again, getting plenty of carries and being that kind of engine that keeps that offense going. How does it feel for you to have Coach Bicklum to go ahead and just constantly give you those carries and kind of put the team on your back with that point?
Oh, it feels great. Sometimes I'm tired, but just gotta keep going because everyone else is going. Blocking for me makes it easier for me.
And then, obviously you guys missing Breck Bloom here tonight, but what did you think of Will Zavro there at quarterback getting the start here tonight?
He did good. He started in Red Lake. He did good there, and he just kept going on what he continued.
And then you guys have Monoman Waban coming up this Saturday. What are your expectations on Saturday, and what's your thought process going in?
They run a 3-3. Our line has to get off the ball and block, and we all have to play as a team and stay positive the whole time.
All right, Mike, thank you so much for the time. Great game tonight. Feel free to grab yourself a T-shirt here.
All right, thank you.
All right, that was Mike Gapp, our Enbridge player of the game here tonight. Joe, back to you.
Okay, Mac, thanks very much. A couple more players we want to talk to. We also want to mention our Precision Player of the Game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton. But before we get to that, Mac is on the field now with sophomore running back David Larson.
David Larson joining me. Thank you, Joe. And, David, for you, I talked to Coach Bicklum. He said this is the first time you really had the fully healthy game here this evening. What did it feel like for you out there, getting those first few carries and getting those chunk plays?
Oh, I felt great. The line worked their butts off. They made big holes for me, and I got to give them credit. Without them, I could not have done it.
Yeah, Manny Jorgensen up front for you guys, really just kind of leading the way along with the rest of your line. What have you thought about these guys, throughout this whole season?
They've done great all year. This is our breakthrough game. We really needed it, and they came through when we needed them.
And then, also, obviously, you've had a lot of plays up the middle, getting those tough yards. How do you feel being able to be relied upon from Coach Bicklum to pick up those nitty-gritty yards at that point?
It feels great as a sophomore coming in, and it feels great to have that responsibility on the team.
And then obviously, everybody's trying to improve here in the postseason as well. What's something that you're trying to focus on in your game to try to build upon here as the season continues?
I got to work on reading holes and staying low. That's my goal.
Yeah, you've done a great job of that so far tonight. I can tell you that from watching the sideline. But with Monoman Waban coming up on Saturday, what's your mindset going in on Saturday here?
I have a positive attitude and lay it all out on the field. No regrets.
That's what we love to hear. And, David, go ahead and feel free to grab yourself a T-shirt. Again, great job tonight. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
All right, Joe, back to you.
All right, Mac Robinson, thank you so much. The Thunder started their season at Monoman Waban, ironically enough, and that was Monoman Waban winning 22-7. The Thunder will be returning there on Saturday at a time to be determined in the Class 8A semifinal round. And now our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game are brought to you by RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drayton. They thank you, the area growers, for your trust in RDK Enterprises as your planter experts. RDK Enterprises continues to invest in the education of their team members to provide the customer service you expect from your planter experts at RDK Enterprises. Always revisit the performance of your planters. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Planterdoc.com. And Mac Robinson on the field.
All right,
with Greg Downs.
Thanks, Joe. Greg Downs joining me now. And, Greg, for you tonight, it seemed like you were able to, cause a lot of pressure and wreak a lot of havoc there in the backfield. What did you see from that offensive line, and what really had you going there early on?
Oh, no, it's just a playoff game, There's always extra intensity when it's playoffs, and I was able to get outside, force them inside. And, and the rest of the guys, linebackers came up, did their job too.
And then, on the two-point conversion, obviously there was a little bit of a fumbled snap there. But, for you paying attention, making sure that you're able to get that two-point conversion there?
Yeah, fumbled snap, the yellow fire, go out on a little arrow route. Good throw by Mike. Caught the ball, so yeah.
And, especially with the way that you guys have been playing here and, as the season's been going on, getting healthier and healthier, how are you guys feeling here going into, you guys have Monoman Waban coming up next, but how do you guys feel at this point in the season?
Yeah, no, we feel really good. Obviously, we had a tough stretch there in the middle, but, got a couple of good wins, and we're getting guys back, so that helps a lot.
And then, especially for you guys, too, I mentioned it with the other guys as well, with David and Mike, but, that offensive line, obviously Manny Jorgensen, he's an animal on the offensive line as well. What's it been like playing alongside him on the defensive line as well?
Oh, it's just great. Him and Daniel Suda, they just get in there, they wreak havoc. It's so fun.
Makes your life a little bit easier on the defensive line there.
Definitely does, yeah.
So what's your mindset going up against Monoman Waban coming up this Saturday?
I mean, they're a tough team, but if we go out there, we play our best, play hard, we can do it.
Well, good luck to you this Saturday. Congratulations on the win. Feel free to grab yourself a T-shirt.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. That was Greg Downs, our RDK Enterprises player of the game here tonight.
Okay, Mac, thank you very much. And that is going to do it for us tonight here from Cushman Field in Grand Forks. Thanks very much to all of our sponsors. Thanks to Isaac Ortiz on the camera. Thank you to our sponsors, and we encourage you to patronize our sponsors. Thank you also for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again here tonight. Polk County West advancing in the Class 8A Minnesota football playoffs. Polk County West 42, Bagley nothing. Enjoy the rest of your night and stay tuned to yourliveevent.com for more coverage of the Minnesota and North Dakota football playoffs and also the Minnesota volleyball playoffs and North Dakota volleyball playoffs yet to come here on yourliveevent.com. Good night, everyone.